free for all.
Hey, what's up guys, Triix back here again with another commentary. So yeah, this is gonna be episode 2 of my new series that I started up a little while ago. It's called Tips and Tricks, and it's pretty much just me giving you tips and tricks on the game. So yeah, today I'm bringing you guys a game of free-for-all on the map Cracked, and I'm using the Spas-12 with the silencer. And my reasoning behind that was I just simply wanted to use some more variety while I was playing. I didn't want to keep on using the 74U or the FFA or stuff. And right as I say that, I pick up a Tiger Camel 74U with the grip. It's pretty ironic. So the shotguns in this game, they're really, to be honest, they're pretty much outclassed by everything else besides the sniper rifles. And it's pretty like ironic how the shotguns are such close range weapons and the snipers are such long range weapons, but I guess you just gotta deal with that. And most of the shotguns are actually pretty shitty. Like besides the Spas-12, all the other ones are pretty bad. I mean, the Stakeout, I guess you could say, is like you know, the second best after the Spas, but the Olympia is just a pile of like horse shit. So when you're using the shotguns, you really want to make sure you're going through buildings, and you really don't want to go along long lines of sight, because you're really not going to be able to get the kill at such long ranges. And if you didn't know this before, if you put on a silencer on the Spas-12, it has no effect on it whatsoever. Usually if you put a silencer on a gun, it usually lowered the range of the gun, but for some reason the developers didn't make the silencer do anything to the Spas-12, so you're not really losing anything by putting it on, and in fact you're gaining something. You're not going to be able to show up on the radar, and that's a really good thing when you're using the shotguns, because you really want to get all up in their face, and if you're showing up on the radar, they can already tell where you're going to be coming from. And you see I'm using the stun grenades, and that's a really key thing when you're using the shotguns, because if someone's running away from you, you're really gonna have a hard time catching up to them, and one way to stop them is by stunning them. So Scavenger would also be a great choice. That way you could replenish your stun grenades. So yeah, that's just some ways that you could use the shotgun in this game. And another thing is, when you're playing free-for-all, if you don't have a silencer, people just tend to like run towards the dot that they see on the map. That's just how people think whenever they're playing free-for-all, so be wary of that. If you're not using a silencer, right after you shoot your gun or get a kill, always make sure to look around and see if anyone's coming towards you. And if you have a headset, that's a really great way to you know, tell what's going on. And kill streaks when you're playing free-for-all, I recommend always running at least the spy plane, if not the spy plane and the Blackbird. The Blackbird is probably one of the best kill streaks in this game, and even better when you're playing free-for-all, because like, it just shows you where they are, and in free-for-all the spawns are so erratic, so that's probably gonna be really helpful to you. And I do not recommend running things like the care package or the chopper gunner or the gunship. I don't recommend the care package because you're gonna have to wait for it, and a lot of times people are gonna be able to know where you are. But if you're using it on the other hand as bait for people to come towards it, that's actually a really good idea, but that would be kind of hard to pull off. And the thing about the chopper gunner or the gunship is that whereas in games like Team Deathmatch or Ground War or Demolition, you kind of have an idea as to where they're going to be spawning, and you can shoot in that general direction. In free-for-all, they're going to be spawning everywhere, and you're only going to be getting like one kill every like maybe 10 or 15 seconds with the chopper gunner, and it's really not going to be worth it. Whereas if you run something like the dogs, you get two sets of dogs. You get 4 dogs that initially come out and they run around the map, and as each one dies, it gets replaced, and they can only get replaced 4 times. So you basically have 4 dogs and 4 dogs waiting. So you can let your dog go to work, and you can still go to work. And you know, Ghost Pro bitches, as Thunder Toro says, they can't hide from the dogs. So the dogs and the Blackbird are probably the best combo for kill streaks when you're playing free-for-all. And yeah, so that's pretty much all the tips that I wanted to tell you guys today. So I hope it helps you guys when you're playing free-for-all. And yeah, so this game's gonna wrap up. I finished off the game going 30-3 on free throw with this Spas-12. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and please leave me a like rating. Whenever I get like ratings, I get, you know, I can't tell you the things that happen to my blood pressure when I get like ratings. And if I get 30 like ratings, something really really special is gonna happen. And I don't know, I think you guys will like it. So leave a like rating if you're up for it. And until next time, guys, peace.